Part 3 of the Most Feared promo is live right now. We're going to show you how to claim and redeem your free 90 overall Joe Burrow. But unfortunately, there's a big catch to it that EA never explained. I'll talk about it in this video. Let's jump on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down Part 3 of the Most Feared promo, everything you need to know about it, what you need to do, and also go over this free 90 overall Joe Burrow card. So earlier this morning there was GMM revealed all of the cards that are out right now, and the main one that a lot of people were excited about, including myself, was a 90 overall Joe Burrow. Of course, in order to get this card, you had to solve the riddles during the first week of the Most Feared promo. Then once you got those collectibles, if you selected the right ones, you were able to trade those in to the King's Guest token set, which gave you a token. Ultimately, that token says solved on it, and you put it into this set to get a 90 overall Joe Burrow. So we're going to do this live right here in front of you. Unfortunately, he's not actually a 90 overall. And number two, he doesn't get great abilities. Now, on the ability side of things, I do have a feeling that EA will change this, but this is bad right here, right? They didn't even mention this on GMM. And I want to be clear, I'm not blaming TJ at all, because I'm assuming he probably didn't have this information in front of him. But the description says that you get a champion card. This is not a champion. It's upgradable to a champion, but just like Max Crosby and Paris Johnson Jr. and Ryan Shazier, if you want to fully max out this card, you have to go over to the candy store and spend candy to purchase upgrade tokens to fully get him to a 90. It's going to require 9 total upgrade tokens to do so, and the attributes at face value at a 90 are very good in my opinion. In considering he gets all 32 team chems, you got the Most Feared strategy item, the Most Feared theme team if you built that, all of the other strategy items in their game, like they have a +4 gunslinger that gives you +4 to throw power. This card could have been really good, but the fact that you have to upgrade it just puts a big damper on it. And then also, and I can't show you within this tab, but he basically only has gold level abilities, so you can't even get like Pocket Deadeye on this card. I know a lot of people were hoping he would get Gunslinger. I don't think he was going to because of the stock 89 throw power. I believe it would have had to be at 90 plus. But all in all, really good idea and a extremely bad execution. Now, where do we go from here? Of course, you can earn enough free candy in the game or enough free upgrade tokens between the Field Pass rewards, the solo challenges, to fully upgrade this card to a 90 and still not really have to spend any of your coins. But it's just not worth it with these abilities. Now, if they add in another ability bucket, which again, I have a feeling that's the one thing they're going to correct on this card. If they do that, at that point, it might be worth it for some of you to upgrade. I know on my main account, it's just going to sit in my binder. On my No Money Spent account, I probably will upgrade it if they give him another ability bucket just to try him out and have a new quarterback on the team for the No Money Spent squad, where we don't have to spend any coins or money, obviously, to fully upgrade him. And if you're not going to use him, he doesn't even have like a candy quick sell value. So I know a lot of you, I should say, have OCD when it comes to your binder. This card is probably going to be stuck here for a very long time. So today's content drop is part 3 of Most Feared. Tomorrow is Halloween. We're going to get a release 3.5, but we are all done with solo challenges and Field Pass objectives, which means you can now finish up all the solos if you want to. You can see here on my main account, I haven't touched any of them. Will I play them eventually? Honestly, I have no idea, but if you do play through all of them, you're going to get more upgrade tokens, candy quick sells, you got Most Feared player packs, which of course, if the players that end up coming out of the pack aren't very good, which in most scenarios they're not going to be, they do also quick sell for candy, which you can use in the store to unlock on up to 2 90 overall champions of your choice. But you can reach the tier 10 reward now as of today, which does give you an 87 plus. There are a handful of good hero level cards in the promo. The heroes that came out today with release number 3, not good at all, but we have more cards that came out today, a few more coming out tomorrow. I would guess an LTDR2 and maybe a couple champions. No word on Javon Curse or that cornerback for the 49ers that Muttleaks posted. Maybe those are cards coming out tomorrow. But outside of that, anything that you needed to do in the game to max out the solos or the Field Pass is now available to you. And as far as the cards that are coming out tomorrow, we'll have to wait and see. Those should likely get revealed on Twitter later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you're doing your dailies every day. Again, you're going to get a decent amount of candy just for logging in, playing one game, and then being done with it. But there are a bunch of additional statistical objectives that got added in today, which will now allow you to fully max out your Most Feared Field Pass. If you purchase the Premium Pass, which is about $10, you're going to get an extra reward at every single level, which is either candy, additional upgrade tokens, or Most Feared Player Packs, which again, of course, the players in here, if they're not good, will quick sell for candy. And if you do fully max it out here, you get an 84 plus pack at the end. In my experience, these scary packs have been pretty abysmal. I don't see anything in the Field Pass rewards that gives you an 87, which is kind of a shame because you get one in the solos. You would think they would throw one in the Field Pass rewards. And then, of course, you still have the head-to-head and versus CPU events that will be available for another couple days where you can continue to grind those out and earn free content, including unlimited free candy. As far as the events go, really no change here. I just want to point it out that we did not get a brand new exclusive player to the head-to-head event. Of course, the CPU event is going to work the same way that it's worked the first 2 weeks. You keep grinding this, playing through it, and you can earn candy. I think the better move to earn candy currency, which I've talked about in other videos, is playing your versus CPU game mode, specifically Solo Seasons the League and Solo Seasons the Run, because these are repeatable. You can play them over and over, especially with the Run. If you get to level 4 and beat that, you get a bunch of packs, 11 packs in total for getting those 5 wins. I mean, it's 20 wins in total to get here, but you get rewarded along the way, and you basically want to take all of the cards that you get out of these packs, which is often going to be not so great cards, quick sell those for training, and then use that training in the candy or in the training store to buy the 82 plus Most Feared Player Pack. And then whatever you get out of that pack, if you get 87s and up, you can turn it into coin, or you can just quick sell everything and get candy that route. That's been more successful for me, and I'm sure a lot of you that have watched my video are probably doing the same. But the head-to-head event, it basically refreshed. So if you were in the middle of a run, you're going to get reset back down to the beginning. And if you can climb each tier by going 4-0 and eventually get all the way up to the throne room, you get some good reward packs, including at the very end, if you go 4-0 in the throne room, another season 3 events token, which of course right now can be traded in for a couple different options, including any 90 overall Most Feared champion, and then you still have the exclusive players of Taysom Hill and JC Horn. Both of those cards dropping down in price. I didn't see them reveal any type of new player that's exclusive to this event. So if you're going to play through this event and you do go 16-0 again, or get the 16 wins that are required to get to this tier and get the token, JC Horn right now is probably still going to be the best value, but it's also not a terrible idea to just simply hang on to the token, because if we follow the trend of literally every Thursday promo that we've had since the beginning of MUT 26, you're probably going to be able to use one of these tokens in a set that gives you a free 91 overall Breakouts player. This is a little bit of a prediction, but the Breakouts promo is probably going to be coming out next Thursday, and we should be jumping up on Wednesday to 91 overall champions, 92 LTDs. So if you have a token and they do give us an exclusive player next week, you could be looking at a very, very lucrative, profitable player by hanging on to that token. You know, if you want to risk it, I'm still going to say that's your decision if you do it or not. It's just a thought. But if you want to take the guaranteed coins right now, you can see that Taysom Hill is still going for roughly about 680,000 coins on the PS5 market. And JC Horn right now is down to 673. So you have guaranteed coins there, but you also could have a guaranteed 91 overall player next Thursday if you hang on to the token. Unfortunately, with today's content drop, this is the worst batch of 90 overall Most Feared champions out of the first 3 drops, including part 2.5 that came out on Monday. If you want any of the 90s, definitely important to pay attention to what you're paying on these 87s, because I think versus what you can buy some of the cards right off of the auction house for, you might be able to save yourself some coin. But there is a set available, of course, if you put 3 87 Most Feareds and then 2 additional 87 or 88 overall players from any promo into the set. In return, you get any 90 of your choice. I broke these down earlier on the reveal video that I put out after GMM, but when it comes to the 90s that came out today, none of them really look amazing. Quay Walker might be the best one, but I'm hearing he has a really low change of direction. He is 6'4" with decent speed out there. Travis Etienne is good on a most feared theme team, but after, next week, he's going to go back down to 89 speed and just not going to be great at all. At Mike linebacker, you have Bobby O'Carrot Cake. I mean, he's decent again on a most feared theme team, maybe with Giants Chem, but I still think Quay Walker is probably a better option out there. You got Alex Wright, who maybe replaced Javon Curse. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow. And then Garrett Bowles, but, Paris Johnson Jr. is already out there. That's cheaper and free at left tackle. So just overall underwhelming drop. Deron Bland, 88 speed cornerback, and it's going to be a very expensive card. The best card that came out today is probably Antonio Gates, but, if you go ahead and look at his price, I'm going to assume he's at least 3 million coins. Let's see if I'm right here. 2 million. So I was a little bit off there. This is the best card that came out today, but it's not free. It's not going to be cheap, and it's going to be very hard to obtain without coins or spending money on packs. And finally, we close it out with pack offers. I would stay away from all of these. Number one, because the cards just aren't great that came out today outside of the Antonio Gates. But also number two, we're getting release 3.5 tomorrow. Now, again, I don't know what that's going to include. If it's similar to release 2.5, it's probably going to be 2 champions and an LTD. But all of these packs appear that they will be available tomorrow as well. So if you're going to open them up, you might as well wait until tomorrow when there's a couple more cards that are going to be possibilities that come out of the packs. Also, there's not really like a great $25 offer as far as I can tell. Let me double check this one. I mean, a 36% chance at a champion card isn't terrible. I know that some of the Part 1 and Part 2 champions are coming down in price. Randy Moss, I see, is in like the lower 300K range. I will put out a video tomorrow morning going over the very best pickups to make right now. But if in the meantime, if you want to check the auction house, you're probably going to see a lot of the 90 overall champions start to drop down in price. I wouldn't be surprised if Lamar Jackson shoots up in price due to the Joe Burrow shenanigans that, a lot of people were maybe counting on being QB1. They probably sold off Lamar, and now people are going to be scrambling to go back and get him. But overall, I'd stay away from the pack offers. Speaking of pack offers, we mentioned it earlier. If you can obtain a bunch of free training, you can open up this reroll pack as much as you can afford to, and then every card that you get out of it, you can quick sell for candy and head on over to the candy store. These 2 packs refresh for one final time, which means if you got 23.4K candy, you get any 90 overall B&D of your choice. If you got 51K and change, you get any 90 of your choice non-B&D. I was going to put out a video on the best cards to take out of this, much like we did last Thursday, just an updated version. But because we're probably going to get 2 more champions at the minimum tomorrow, I'm probably going to put out that updated video tomorrow so you have all of the options included. So if you had enough to open up one of these packs, and you know the player that you want, go for it. But for anybody else, I would hold off. Like, I know on my No Money Spent account, I have enough to open up this pack. I was waiting for Javon Curse today. He's not coming out today. I'm going to hang on to my candy and wait and see if he comes out tomorrow. And I was going to do the same thing on this account where I don't have enough candy, but I know I'm going to get there eventually. And of course, if you do want to go ahead and upgrade Burrow, I would not do it unless they add on another ability bucket, but if you do, you can go back and purchase the upgrade tokens, and you have a bunch of other things that are in the candy store for the next 7 days. These will all expire and go away when the Breakouts promo or whatever new promo we get next Thursday drops, and for now, we don't know what the candy conversion rate is. EA has not announced that at all, so if you're wondering, like, if I have 12,895 candy, what is that going to convert over to coin when the promo is officially over? We just simply don't know that number. Either we're going to have to wait for EA to tell us, or maybe Mutt Leaks will have that information. Either way, whenever it comes out, if it comes out, of course, I'll relay that to you guys in a video. But for now, just finish up your solo challenges and field pass stuff. Either play the head-to-head event if you like playing online. Also, Ranked has a day and a half left today and the rest of tomorrow. And then when you wake up on the 1st on Saturday morning, that's when the Rank rewards are going out. So if you like to play head-to-head, grind the free candy event, grind Ranked. If you don't like to, I would be living in solo seasons or the versus CPU event to just try to earn as much more candy as you can and spend it whichever way you want to. That's all I got, though. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.